to get some notifications out. Get my links out. I didn't know. What am I looking for? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Nope. Here we go. All right, let's go. So, if y'all didn't know, I did play. Y'all were here earlier. I played through. Oh, I gotta watch all this again. All right, that's good. Whatever. But basically, my game didn't finish installing. So I just played through the first little part.
There you are. How did you?
Where we ended up in this.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
And
That is no mere
yeah, we're
basin.
gonna watch this again, I guess.
That is a pensive.
But yeah, the
For
game wasn't
viewing memories.
finished installing, so I was like, damn.
I wonder.
I gotta wait for it to finish. So I just went out, got something to eat real quick. I'll be back.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Done all that you can. I don't know why I thought right here he was like better. Like,
That's
feel
what you're
himself or
seeing.
something.
The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We were all looked rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir,
He's doing
I
his
must
job.
insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
But that just ends when you feel he has grabbed you. Or you wanna fight. You got to figure out all that, bro.
I know a way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Unfazed. Yes, sir.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
And where's here?
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
And this is where it ended for me earlier. And now we can continue, folks. Let's go. Let's really get in it.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
I don't
Now,
appreciate how you just.
I need to study this locket as soon as I
Uncloak.
can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Am I late?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself
I
to
don't
meet
appreciate how you said black.
the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
I am late.
complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
You will, nigga. My special.
I'll be in touch.
I am him. Make an exception. Oh boy, I'm learning already, man. That's not good. I might have ate too much, honestly.
Professor
Come to think of
Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Guess so.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to start classes. Can't wait to explore. Can't wait to start classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. I'm gonna say ambition, honestly. I'm assuming this
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want
like,
from life.
basically what house, I guess.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Slytherin. Take your choice in account. Shit, fuck it, we here. Honestly, let's do it. The sword who makes an entrance. Oh, wow.
You belong in Slytherin!
Okay, the spoon.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah, actually, the features though.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Alright, show me, let's go. We
It's
could
quite
do all
uncommon
this.
for a student to begin as a fifth
Start
year.
exploring.
It may be a bit of a challenge,
Doing quests.
but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Oh, that's nice.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Yay, alright. Should we do some exploring? Is that fine? Is there anything to what's this? Level 1 lock. Huh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's never really defined quite yet.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
What's up, y'all? I am indeed that nigga.
Because she wasn't getting along well with my uncle, starting Hogwarts in the
note to someone I like. I wonder where they're from. Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
That is not helpful.
What's up, Sebastian?
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
So, do people know?
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Know what happened?
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean by that? Exactly, yeah.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Okay. Just a few good spells. Count for that.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
She went down. Know it all.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time.
She's just super smart.
There's
huh?
nothing like swerving through the
smart.
spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Ominous.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Wait, is he blind?
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine.
5
Don't be a
years,
stranger.
though? Like, he's just skipping out.
Is
on
the
that
new
first 4
5th year
years.
Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Man, it's just so odd, in my opinion. What's that? Oh. I feel like the camera is just like a little, like, sluggish. I don't know, not sluggish, but like...
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Cool.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Cool.
This way.
What's that? Walking so.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
I mean,
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can
I'm
provide.
talking about the chest that just jumped. You see that?
Revelio.
Statue of the Kelpie. Wait, field guide challenges are the only way to collect experience points. Excuse me. This is your wisdom level experience and challenges increase your level of power. If field guide tracks the current challenge progress, select the challenge menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlock a new challenge category. New challenges will unlock throughout your adventure. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier complete from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often. Okay. So, did I unlock something though? That's a good question. Oh, no, one more. Okay, so these challenges are the only way to level up. It's,
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I was like, what is that? I'm just seeing that pop up the right dialogue button. Yo, can you walk a little bit faster, please? What was that?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Discover flue flames, fast travel. Okay. Open the map at any time to fast travel. In this video, you can see the flue flames in that region. Green flue flames represents when you're discovered, undiscovered. Okay, awesome. Right side of the maps will find iconic points of entry, include the Extremity Tower, library and greenhouses, the library annex region. For recipes, there's a lot of central flue flames. You going there? Yeah.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer. I had a drink real quick.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Charms?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Oh, it's kind of like that's what
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank
Worry
you.
about what happened after the dragon attack. How would you
Good luck today.
after a dragon
And
attack?
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
To class.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Extract available quests from the map. This represents main quests. Complete main quests for this story. And unlock XP. Some quests are unlocked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you need to reach the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. Track a quest. Charms class. Defense against the dark arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Curse.
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind.
Where?
But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos?
Do come and find me if you
Lumos.
stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh, okay. I guess you have to find that spot. What's this? Oh, that's a spot, ain't it?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Because Lumos now? Oh, really awesome.
Let's get you back to your frame.
Oh,
Come on, stop.
Oh,
Perhaps I need to... Lumos.
I wish
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I just leveled up. Cool.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Cool.
The moth! I
What's that? Okay, let's go back. Oh, that's that loading screen type thing that people were talking about. What's this chest? What's that noise? What was that? I ain't like that.
Revelio.
My ears itchy. What's that chest? Is it gonna be on the map?
just beware the open flame.
What?
Lumos. Revelio.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
So...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Alright, Revelio is gonna be...
I'm sure he's in at the back.
Damn, this place is big.
Revelio.
Alright, let's get the glass. What's up with these eyes, bro?
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt. So good. Now, well done.
Okay, so
very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
You don't want this smoke, man. Come on.
This should
Levioso, this cannot be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Don't call my students for this adept.
Stupid fighter. Levioso.
I did a good job.
Getting ready for the smoke.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Man,
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Easy work, easy work. Thank goodness.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Oh. So basically, you're gonna just be doing.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Nah, let me not fix.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh, word?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Level up. Alright, Charms class.
Revelio.
Make sure I'm not missing anything. Jeez, this place is huge.
What are you up to now?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! My life is behind me, I promise!
Revelio.
Oh.
Lumos.
It's somewhere around here, right? Oh, last time there was like a little circle on the mini map. I better chill out. Oh, fuck. It's a cat. Stroke that cat. Yeah, let the cat stroke that cat. look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, it's bathroom. Yo, what is this? What is it?
Lumos. Revelio. Leviosa.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. The sign was open.
Revelio.
Somebody else in there, right? Yeah. Oh, well, man. Marines? Look at that kid. Yeah, class? Let's go to class.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves.
Revelio.
It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flat?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack.
Watch yourself.
Alright, this is no bad. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
What's up, babe?
Hello,
What's up?
I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. No, Astio.
Accio.
Okay.
That That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
He's a cool teacher. Okay. Okay. I'm going outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Makes sense.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out here, summoning them to... Splendid!
Oh.
Don't lose your composure. That's it! Very good!
Okay.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got 30 points.
Yes!
Splendid!
Let us see this.
There's 30.
That is how it's done.
See if we can get this one. Damn, this is not enough for that 50.
Nicely done. Misha.
Okay, what if... Do I get 50 points for that?
Phew.
Did I get 50 points for that? I don't know. I think I did, yeah, because I'm already... Yeah, it's over. So I just need to not hit her.
Do not think I will start going easier.
And I almost did.
That's it! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, wow.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Her voice is...
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
Yes! I'm gonna worry about that. Oh! So she only got 30 points somewhere, right?
I will get you back for
Oh,
that.
okay.
Let us see this.
How much did I
That is how it's done.
Oh, yes, sir.
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
Watch. I'm gonna get smacked. Oh, she got 50.
There we go.
Ooh, I mean, actually, it's over. I mean, I won. But honestly.
Not exactly your typical Not that I mind.
Oh! I was not paying attention, bro.
Not to
I was
worry.
just trying to get in that. Oh, he's sorry. Yeah, I just choked. I ain't gonna lie, I just choked.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
Oh,
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my fourth year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
So
but it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it to
word,
clothing,
if you would.
precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Special assignment. Special assignment. Complete those 2 quests.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Actually, can I go to that? I would like to go to that. Oh, I can use. What are you saying? There's a side quest here? Let's go.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I sure am.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Nobody can do a hex like me, and I dare you to prove me wrong. You saw that first year with me in board.
Alright, go. We don't walk there. We're not gonna like fast travel or anything. There you go, okay. There's her.
Revelio. Lumos.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to put the circle like. This is nice.
Revelio.
Bro, what the fuck?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, so
Revelio.
from me confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, being handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, so she would
Revelio.
Let's look at that.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
What the fuck? It's not like a jet. Alright, whatever, let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Break through your shields with control spells like gravitation spell and also target lock. Yeah.
Stupid! Let me open.
Whoa.
Let me open.
Oh, y'all are not ready.
There you go. Stupid one. You're better than that. Accio. Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Chester.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Revelio.
Okay, I've been going.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Alright, let's meet Professor Weasley.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
There it is. So we're going to Professor Ronan. Complete his assignment. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignment that topic was given to you by Hogwarts professors. Who have completed new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm of Power. Scar to complete other quests. Yes, yeah, I see that on the map. The complete assignment, get Reparo, and then we can do our quest. Let's go. Oh, he's right there.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What's the purpose of the
Why
task?
must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Click to find paper page. Flying pages.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
A flying page. I don't see a flying page. See an owl. Oh. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I'm probably going to do Akio. Come on, like, yeah, I think.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Easy work.
I trust the preliminary
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
The power. Many charms, men, broken objects, and pieces around the environment.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Repair.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is indeed some heartbreak. Alright, well. So is there... Okay, I see the quest here.
Revelio. Revelio.
Never seen devil smoke in a while.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
But what do they mean? 11. So what, they had to add up, just have to add up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is at 3. The third one. I'm assuming it'll be another dragon. It's just some and then this gotta be 17. Where is that? What's up there? This is that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 10. And so that will be 1. If that is the case.
I think Dari.
How are there so many lectures in
yeah. That's too much thinking.
That youngun's now teaching herself.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
If only.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones?
I'll be your
Sounds
friend.
like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Any ideas?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright, gotta find your gobstones. Jesus, 6? Alright, well, let's get jobbing. And high places.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, that's it.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Alright, let's do it. Let's get them. It's not too bad. there's a couple here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
My bad. I need to intrude. Where the cops on? I'm gonna slide down this bit.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yes, I know. There. That's why you're saying that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Swan around here. Oh,
Revelio.
I just don't understand those yet.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Lumos.
Leviosa. This is impressive tower. Gobstone. Oh, okay. How's that go? We're stuck. Jesus, how tall is this tower?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Keep on going up. Trophy room.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What was that shining?
Revelio.
Where's that gobstone? What's that? Ooh, chest. Where you at, gobstone? This has to be somewhere up here.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I didn't even see it. I just did the thing.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Fast travel. I don't even know where we at. Yeah, we way up here. Fast travel. Oh, no. Was there a moth? There is a moth.
Lumos.
Where was the yeah, I don't know where the paint was. I'm gonna try that paint. Was it up or down? The painting was up. Oh, it was oh, right. Yes. Level up.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
No, I think I keep them.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Girl, you stupid. I ain't getting shit started. We haven't even left Hogwarts yet, and I'm already level 6. So what's like the max levels? Is my question. Alright, let's do this quest. Let's do this quest.
Revelio.
Can I like... Can Come here, bitch. Oh, yes. Maybe I still want this.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Let's go into the library. Down into the library.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Oh, gloves. Okay. Looking for books. Flying books. Not seeing them here. There's a flying book.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
It was a good day, that is, until Gary the Spanish, whatever ridiculous concussion. He was creating all the records to this big files. Haven't seen that series. More books. Books. One more. Flying book. Anyone? Flying book. We have a moth painting.
Lumos.
I can find that easy. That was not the book. What was this here?
Revelio.
Wait, where's the map at? Oh.
Lumos.
Where's that? Oh, yeah. missing a book. Shouldn't be this hard to find.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
Why is it so quiet in here? Oh, this is a library. What's that? I was looking for this last book. Where's it at? What the? I know. I dead ass feel like I got all the books. I was sure I got the fourth book. But oh, keep on looking. Nah. I was sure I got that fourth book. There's no way. Oh, okay, maybe not.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Where's she at now? Yeah.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Level 7. I did get some gloves. What's that about? And okay. Can I like not wear the hat though? I see. That's tough. That's moving. Oh, that's tough. We wearing that with the scarf, with the robe. Oh my God. Look at the boot. Kavaris, yo, what's good? Not my girlfriend fucking using the toilet as soon as I said that.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Ooh, look at me. Look at me. Alright, you know, it's what we were supposed to be doing. Maybe we did our little quest. So we're gonna go to Hogsmeade with Nanny.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Hello, looking for me?
Yes, we are.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again.
Babe,
and to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
We going to Hogsmeade. Boy, look at my robe. Oh my God.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Look at the castle. Ooh, Lord, look at the castle. That's beautiful.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
Wait, we walking there?
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Making potions. No, we don't got brooms.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them.
Oh.
I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. There's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Damn, bro. Sure is a long day.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
What's over here? Perfect skin. Oh, my bad.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a... Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
You already know. I'm with you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade's bring them different sites, shops, and other points of interest. Yeah. So shops. Okay, hairdressing. Wizwear. Oh, fuck, I think we ended here. We ended here. He is tired. So those are just the parents, right? Yeah, okay, I get it. Ooh, alrighty, it's the end of the year. It is the end of the